What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Star Stable Experience. We're taking a little break from the Halloween stuff that we did last time, and we're jumping right back into the main story. Wavelink, you're not allowed to update why I'm using you. It just popped up. But we're jumping right back in. Let's talk to Alex right here and see what's going on. While you're down in the village, both Godfrey and the Baroness arrived. Let's see what the Baroness has to say about all this. Let's go talk to the Baroness. Alright. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'll explain everything, of course I will. The way I've been behaving, it's simply not acceptable behavior for someone like me. I can only blame it on this constant stress I've been under lately, what with GED threatening to destroy this vineyard and the island, not to mention the merciless winter. I'm too old for all this. That must be it. It makes me act like a wicked old hag. Let me tell you girls what happened. Young Linda Chanda works for me a few hours a week, helping with filing, reading to me from my favorite mysteries, and other odd jobs not handled by Godfrey or Carney. She has quite a head on her shoulders, your friend. Equally adept with numbers and writing. Curious, too. Curious to a fault. The other day I took Linda away from usual work around the manor to Silverglade Castle to clean up in the attic. It was a grave mistake. Apparently I had an old wedding photo lying around. One of me and the man that used to be my husband, Mr. Sandman. You'll have to excuse me, but I just can't say his new name. I just can't. Anyway, Linda recognized my husband as Mr. Well, as that man. She confronted me and I panicked. Nobody could find out. It would destroy this family's reputation that's been built up over hundreds of years. I left her there and had Godfrey lock Linda in the castle to keep her from telling anyone. It was a rash and foolish plan. I'm ashamed, truly I am. But despite my best efforts, it seems these shadows from the past are coming into the light. Now that you're caught up in this tragic tale, I suppose I owe you the full story. It's a long and painful story, one I am not yet prepared to tell in full. But since you found out this much on your own, I owe you more. My first husband was not the man I thought I had married. He was dangerous. We eloped. My parents never approved of the union. At first, our life together was pure bliss, but then he changed, or rather, he became confident in sharing things that he kept hidden when he came courting. Dark things. He believed he heard voices from the sea. They promised him eternal life and power. And this voice, he said that it chose me. This voice from the sea had a role for me in his plan. When I realized I was with his child, I left the marriage at once. I had the child in secrecy and gave it up for adoption so that that horrible man would never have to know his wicked parents. My parents were supportive. They helped me to bury that dark chapter of my life. When Linda showed me the photograph, all those terrible memories came flooding back. That was why I acted as I did. That, and that girl Sabine. Ever since she came to my stables, my head has been clouded with dark thoughts, angry thoughts. Only now that she is gone is my mind clearing up. Now, Alexandra, if there is anything I can do to make amends for the way I treated poor Linda, just ask. Just one more thing, dear. Take this letter with the serial numbers and put it in the mailbox. Oh, okay, this is the other quest. That is located at the entrance of the manor gate. This is addressed to my son, Aaron, who works for the Jorvik Council. He will find out if there's anything fishy going on with these royal rigs. I have a feeling that Mr. Campbell didn't acquire them legally. I mean, he probably didn't. I'll do that real quick, since we grabbed it first, and then we'll keep going with the other quest. Oh... The letter with serial numbers has now been mailed and will soon be in the hands of the Baroness' son, Aaron, at the Jorvik Gazette. Alright, there's that one. Back to this other quest. That one we have to wait a day anyway, so... Alright. The Baroness is a powerful ally. Her family is one of the most influential in Jorvik. She's the top sponsor for riding events in the area, and even makes her riding arena free to the community. And of course she has a banging library that makes Linda drool, literally. Normally I'd go for a revenge mode on anyone who locked up one of my best friends, but given the circumstances, I think we should take the Baroness at her word. Mr. Sands and the Dark Riders have a way of getting into people's heads. I say we accept the Baroness's apology and keep her secret. Yeah, we can do that. Thank you for your understanding. I do hope we can let these unpleasant memories stay where they belong in the past. If there is ever anything I can do to assist you, do not hesitate to ask. And tell dear Linda when you see her that if she'll have me, she can continue her job at double the pay. I would hate to lose an assistant like her. You should let your friend out of the castle. Godfrey has the key. Give me the key, Godfrey. Certainly, miss. I am sure I have the key somewhere here. In this pocket. No, maybe here? There's the key. I always hide it in my shoe, but just forgot it this time. Here you are. You and Alex can ride down to the castle and unlock the castle door and let your friend out. Off we go. Let's go, Alex. Ride faster than that, Alex. Faster, Alex. I'm gonna beat you there, Alex. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. She'll get there eventually. Alright, she'll get there eventually. Oh, goodness gracious. If I seem tired as well, I apologize. I am tired. I don't know why. It hit me all of a sudden here while I was at work today. I was working all day, I was focused, and then all of a sudden it hit me and I was like dragging. Don't know why, don't know what happened. Oh. I should sleep good tonight though. If I don't, that'll just be sad. Oh. Let's go let Linda out of the castle. Oh, let's go help Linda. Poor, poor Linda. And she's still crying. Poor Linda. Like, I mean, who would want to be locked in the castle? Linda! Oh, the bright light hurts my eyes. What? I'm free. You are free. There we go. Okay, we gotta wait for her to get into her spot. There we go, okay. Oh, you freed me. Thanks, Sandra, wasn't it? From the runestone. I see Alex didn't scare you off. I'm glad you decided to stick around. You two are not going to believe what I discovered about the Silverglade family. The baroness used to be married to our old nemesis, Mr. Sands. She went through the great pains to bury that part of her past, and when I confronted her with the evidence, she panicked and had me locked in the castle. What's that? You already knew about her secret marriage. How much did I miss? You'll have to catch me up. So the baroness eloped with Mr. Sands for a brief, tumultuous marriage. Shortly after, she had a child, Thomas, who she tried to keep secret from her dark ex-husband. Thomas grew up without knowing his heritage and had a son, Justin. Flash forward to the present, Mr. Sands learned about his secret progeny and sent his dark rider Sabine to bring Justin to meet him. For what reason, we can't speculate, but it can't be good. Combine all that with the fact that the runestones have been lighting up with Pandoric energy, and it's clear the Soul Riders are going to need all the help they can get. Look, I get it, Sandra. You came to Jorvik to ride horses and relax, not take on Dark Riders, kidnappers, and family curses. And things are only going to get more dangerous from here on out. Linda and I are Soul Riders. Saving the world, it's sort of our job. But like Linda said, we're going to need help. It's clear that you care about this island. You're brave, you've got a good head on your shoulders, and you've got a real gift in working with horses. That means something. The bond between a horse and its rider, that's magic. Bottom line, Sandra, we need riders like you. Will you help us? Yeah, I'll help you. I knew we'd count on you. This is going to be great. Just wait until you learn about the ancient evil squid god thing. Seriously, though, things are going to get weird. But you won't be alone. You're riding with the Soul Riders now. Okay, so we used to call Garnock, apparently, the ancient evil squid god thing. That's what we used to call Garnock. I didn't remember that. I just thought he was always Garnock, but no, ancient evil squid god thing. Speaking of Soul Riders, we really need to regroup if we're going to deal with the troubles ahead. The four of us are a sisterhood. Our powers are strongest when we're together. It's been a while since we've heard from Lisa and Anne. We'll find them soon. I can't wait for you to meet them. I mean, technically we already did. In the meantime, keep doing your thing, Sandra. Train with Ruby Dreamer and work on your bond. Get to know Elizabeth and the Keepers of Aideen. Explore Jorvik, and most of all, help people. This island, it's people and horses. That's what we fight for. See you around the runestones, Sandra. Alright. Oh, there's more with Linda. Oh, we get horse XP. Hang on. Horse XP. There we go. Once again, thank you for helping me out of the castle. Unfortunately, I have a lot to do now as that I've been away for so long. But as you know, there's always a lot to do around here. You'll notice that little adventures pop up all the time, so we'll have time to do lots of stuff together later. For now, we're waiting until the druids can bring us more news of Darkcore. Until then, there are all kinds of people over Jorvik, and many could use a helping hand from an experienced rider. Perhaps you could find someone who needs your help. Have a lovely day, Sandra. Come back later and we'll see if there's any news. Alright, so that is that. We don't have any main quests left now, so we just have to do all this other stuff. So let's just kind of go ahead. We've got some stuff here in Silverglade to do, so why don't we just start doing some of that? We're here anyway. We might as well work on some of this stuff. Looks like there's something over here to do, so let's do this quest. Why not? Let's do it. Sandra, how are you? Now that you're here, perhaps you could do me a favor. After this harsh winter, I need to make a lot of warm jackets for people. You see, I'm out of wool at the moment, and as a tailor, I rely on wool to make fabric and thread to make clothes. You should be able to get some more wool from the shepherd, Landon. Please run this errand for me, will you? Sure, I'll run this errand for you. Where's Landon? Where exactly is Landon? Okay, now I actually remember where he is now. He's at the Everyone Fields. I just didn't remember that his name was Landon. Okay. I did not remember that was his name, so... Whoops, I don't do the bunny race near enough, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Just no one tell Landon that I forgot who he was, okay? Cool. 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 No one tell Landon I forgot who he was. Either that or I'm just that tired. I didn't even remember the sheep were out here. All I think of this area for is the bunny race. That's all I ever think of this area for. Well, hello. What, you've come for wool? Oh, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. I haven't had time to shear the sheep yet. I've been too busy watching over them. I'm awfully afraid they'll run away, you see, and that would be such a tragedy, don't you think? I couldn't stand losing another one of them. It is very important. I could, of course, lend you some sheep shears, so... If it's very important, I could, of course, lend you some sheep shears so you could shear the wool yourself. Would that work for you? I cannot talk. Yes, you're a feisty young lady, I must say. Here you go, then. Take these sheep shears and cut off as much wool as you want. Oh, okay. Alright. Assuming I'm gonna have to get off my horse to do this. Oh, no, I don't. Perfect. Alright, there we go. So go back to him. Give him his shears back. Nice work. Perhaps you'd consider becoming a sheep farmer yourself someday. I work for the Baroness of Silverglade. Do you know her? No? Okay, I guess you will meet her soon and probably start working for her like everyone else around here does. I mean, I do know her. Say hello to Daxton for me, will you? Now I've got to go back to watching the sheep. Oh, one almost got away just now. I think you need a pen. You need a pasture too, just like Mary. He needs a pasture too, guys. We have 2 pens to build then. One for Mary and one for Landon. Oh, gosh. How did the sheep not run away from him? Like, honestly, they're out in the middle of the open. Like, how do they not run away? I don't know. Because if that were my dog would be off after something. Granted, I know they're sheep, but still. Like, my dog would have run away. Oh. She's very independent. If she sees something she wants, she goes for it. She goes for it. She does not wait. She just goes. Yes, I'm talking about you, Shasta. Alright, here's your stuff, Daxton. Beautiful. Looks like this wool has been cut off by a true professional, and the sheep look great. Hello, Sandra. I'd like to thank you since you've been so kind and brought me wool every day. If you could get some dye for my wool, I can make you a nice riding waistcoat as a thank you. Can you do that for me? Sure. Where do I get that? Great. I'll be happy to make you a nice waistcoat. To make this waistcoat, I need dye for the wool. I need blue, pink, red, green, and purple. I've heard about some special flowers growing in Valedale. They contain a lot of pink pigment with a unique luster. Ask Avalon in Valedale Village to help you. Okay, let's go talk to Avalon. This will be our first time meeting Avalon. Alright, Valedale Village. You doing okay over there, Shasta? She's just like, you're boring, Mom. I know I'm boring, Shasta. I'm sorry. We played earlier. We had a really good play session. It was right after work. I went out with my boss and manager with their dogs, and we were just playing all, like, for a good 20 minutes. We were playing, and she was having a great time. Avalon, I need to speak to you. Hello, Sandra. Can I extract pink color from the flowers of Aideen? Of course, the flowers have a lot of special qualities, but I only want you to pick the ones that are withered. It won't affect the color pigment, and we preserve the protected fresh flowers. I need 8 withered flowers to make this dye. Look around in the forest and you'll find them soon enough. You can only pick the withered ones. This flower is protected, and the pigment is still good if the flower is withered. Okay, let's go and pick some flowers then. Only withered flowers. Only withered ones. Alright. And yes, I do know there's more Halloween stuff to do, but I figure you guys have seen that already, so I figure we can jump back to that. We'll definitely do some more of it before the Halloween event ends. But I figured we would jump in and do this stuff for now. That one doesn't look withered, does it? No, it does. Okay, it is withered. Alright. I guess it doesn't let you pick up one if it's not. Alright, that's fine. That makes things easier, actually. Because I was worried about picking up one that was not. Alright. Just a little bit more. Alright, there's that one. One more. Need one more. Which is right here. Awesome. Alright, back to Avalon we go. We've got all the flowers that we need. You tired, Shasta? She was so funny this morning. She was so frisky. She just wanted to run around and play, and it was like, Shasta. Oh. She was so frisky. So frisky. And now she's worn herself out, it looks like. Because she's laying on the floor, sleeping. At least she looks like she's sleeping anyway. She's probably faking, but you know, that's what she does. She kind of fakes it, like, so, but then the minute you move, she's awake. Like, she's looking at you like, where are you going? What are you doing? Thanks for the flowers. Now I can make the dye for you. It'll take a while, so come back tomorrow when it's ready. Oh. Hello, Sandra. The dye is ready. Take it to the tailor. I hope he'll be pleased. Alright, so that used to be one you had to wait a day, I think, but now you don't, so. And now we don't have to wait a day. Okay, let's go back. Before we go back, though, I think there is a race over here we can do, which we might as well get it done while we're here. Why not? Just do it real quick. And then we can take the trailer back to the trailer back to Silverglade to give the dye to Daxton. There we go. Oh, a little bit of a tongue twister there. Hi, Sophie. A new competition in Hollywoods, yeah. Oh, hello, Sandra. I haven't much to do lately, so I went to see my friend Minka in Firgrove. The racetracks there are really something. I thought of trying to do something similar back home in Valedale, so now we have a race here too. I think the race will be really amazing, but there are a couple of last things that we do before we do a test run. Oh, okay. Okay, we'll do this actually later. We'll do this later then. I thought this was just jump straight in the race, but it's not. Okay, we'll do that later. We'll do that later. Psych, we're not doing that right now. I want to do like one quest at a time, you know? I don't want to do like too many all at once. If I was just playing through the game myself, I would absolutely do more than one at a time, but I want to kind of focus on each one. Unless they're like 2 quests that actually go together. Alright. Thank you so much, Sandra. I can see that this dye is of the highest quality. This will make a nice color for your waistcoat. Now I need some blue dye for the wool. I know there's a special blue stone in Jorvik, which I think would be perfect as pigment for the blue color I had in mind. Conrad the blacksmith knows a lot about stones and minerals. Talk to him. Alright, Conrad. I'll talk to you. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. You guys saw nothing. It's fine. You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. I know he's not that far, but I'm taking the trailer. It's not lazy, it's efficient. It's efficient. We've established this. I'm assuming I have to go to get it out of the mine. I'm assuming it's going to be in the mine. That's just my guess. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Sandra. Have I heard of blue stone? Sure I have. It's called lapis lazuli, and it's very rare here in Jorvik. Jorvik lapis lazuli is a rare and beautiful blue stone. To find it, you need to search long and hard, but I found a place nearby where I sometimes find a few of them. Right up to the western part of Nilmer's Highlands. You know, the area to the west of the abandoned farm, where I think you used to compete with the Bobcat girls. Ride the rocky knolls to the far west of that area. If you're lucky, you will find some lapis lazuli there. Come back to me when you found 3 stones. You can borrow my pickaxe to break off the pieces. Awesome. Let's go up there and break off. Get some lapis lazuli. Off we go. Up to Nilmer's Highland. Oh. Chill. Oh my gosh. It's getting colder at night, guys. Like it gets warm during the day. Like it was really nice today actually, but then the temperature just drops. And then it's freezing in the morning. It's like, ugh, can you make up your mind? And will I have to get off my horse for this, or can I just like? Oh, it's gonna let me do it from here. Let's go. I love when it lets me be lazy like this. Well, not lazy, efficient. We're being efficient. There's a difference. There is a difference. Back to Conrad. So supposedly the storm stone is very rare, but like there's a bunch up here in Nilmer's Island, I guess. There's an abundance of it in Nilmer's Island. Alright, looks like there's actually another quest around here to do too, which I'll have to keep in mind. Yeah, with Tan it looks like. Tan has a quest. Okay, well, we'll have to come back to that at some point. I mean, we're planning on doing everything in the game. That's the thing. We're gonna plan on doing every single quest in the game. We're doing everything. So, we'll get there eventually. Oh, you found a really nice specimen of lapis lazuli. Now we have to turn this into dye by grinding it into a powder. Come back tomorrow. It'll be ready by then. Alright, this one hasn't been updated then. So this one is still a wait till tomorrow thing. But I think, guys, that'll be a good place to actually kind of end this part off. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you hit the like button before you go. Also hit the subscribe button if you're new here and you want to see more fun content. But with that, guys, I will see you all next time.